Hey guys, my name is Nora Franche, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. Hey guys, we're reading from Always Voices of Recovery, page 169, the reading for June 17th. At one time or another, since we joined OA, most of us have experienced a period of complete freedom from the obsession with food and the compulsion to overeat. That is from the 12 Steps and 12 Traditions of Overeaters Anonymous, page 20. And here's the reflection. When I came into OA, I lost my weight swiftly by eliminating the foods I binged on. Later, I learned that I was allergic to these foods. I began to analyze which was worse, the compulsion to overeat or the obsession with food. I finally knew it didn't matter. I am a compulsive overeater, and that entails both the obsession and compulsion. I overcame both by working the steps. The compulsion to overeat left first because I gave up my binge foods. After some time, the obsession with food itself and all the games I played with food also left. This way of life has given me such a gift. I feel free now to live the life my higher power always had ready for me. For a long time, I chose food to cover up many things: fear, shame, guilt, anger, but also joy, happiness, serenity, and contentment. Now I live by these 12 steps. Without this daily contact, I would be back into the food and I would surely die. Yes. Have you noticed something in your life that you play a game with? It's so interesting. The food thing, I'm very used to that, but something else came up for me recently that I noticed I was playing games with. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I already did this. I already gave up the hard things that I struggled with, and I did that. And this wasn't a food item. And so I was very annoyed to find myself struggling with the same pattern of behavior. And I could recognize that it makes sense to me. I'm an addict, and so I can just find a new thing to obsess and play games with over. But nonetheless, it took me a long time to bring it up to my sponsor because I didn't want to see it. I didn't want it to be true. And I can tell you, I did. And I'm so glad I did. And there was this immense washing over of freedom that I sensed once I gave it up, once I decided not to play these games. And so for now, I don't touch that thing. I don't do that thing. And it's freedom. I still have a little bit of the obsession in the back of my mind on certain occasions from time to time, but I get to grow with program. It works in every situation. And so one day at a time, we start with our substance of choice, and then we get to move on into every part of our living. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess, and I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.